What's going down, Commanders? Hope everyone's doing fine this morning. Right, I thought I'd do a little video and explain how I'm setting up with these Legendary Humvees. They're not a unit you're going to use in a full platoon of them and spam the base like I suggested in the earlier videos. I took a little bit of time. I've learned how to use these, I think, correctly, and it's more or less you use a couple of them and then you break through with your big tunes. So, for instance, if I go to my big popper tune, which is this one, I've actually got this set up wrong. I need that and that into a separate tune. Bear with me. That one. And basically what you've got is you've got two Humvees, big popper tune, and your backup, which would come. You don't really want to control these two. What I mean by that, I'll show you in a minute how I attack, but I'm not going to go and hit a heavy base, because in a heavy base that's fully loaded, everything happens so quick to the point where I haven't got time to explain what I'm thinking, what I'm doing. If I go hit a low level base or a 0-0 base, I can walk you through the process of attacking. Hopefully you understand why I'm doing that. So yeah, basically these two, then two more. And there's two different ways you want to deploy these. So with these ones, let me go to the world map. I'll go to a base and I'll explain if I can find one that's open. That one I do. So I'm going to take my heavy tune in there. Always scout the base, guys, to look where you can get your heavy tune in. So basically what I'm doing with the heavy tune is straight off the bat, if there's any low wire dragon's teeth are more important, on the spawn spot, I'll use two of these to kill the low wire dragon's teeth. So I'll be targeting the low wire dragon's teeth. These will kill it, and then I can retreat. And then what I'm coming in with next is I'm going left, and I'm sort of fanning them out. So left space bar, right space bar, heavy tune in, heavy tune straight to the middle. Then bring you back up your hitters behind. And that should, because these are high priority, that should smoke the base. And you should be able to get quite a way into the CC. So just play it easy when you do this. This is my entry tune. This is the first tune I put in. I know this is only a 0-0. I'm not going to fully bubble him. I think I did, but never mind. So that's how I use the big popper tune, or most of my tunes. In fact, I am still like fine tuning the tunes, so they're not necessarily how they're going to be set up exactly. With this one, I'm thinking about removing these guys out and going in with a full set of paladins, and maybe one of these, yeah, just to fill the tone. And what I do with that, so again, it's two Humvees, then you pop a tone, or the hitters. And you're not really using the Humvees spawning units, guys. They help a little bit, but they're not a great help. And again, I'll show you what I'm doing with this one. So where is that one? It's that one there. And again, it's pretty much the same thing. It's a spread or a fan of the two lots of Humvees, and then your big tune in behind. So you'd go the same thing. Humvee left, hit the space bar. Humvee right, in with your pop tune, let kill. So that's how you want to be set up. You don't really want to, maybe you could control the Humvees if you wanted to and just run them around the base, blah, blah, blah. But these are what you're going to use to kill. Let's end that one. And then there's a final one that I'll bring out, and I'm going to explain you why. The fan is a lot smaller with this one, so you've got the Humvees out in front. Repair that. It's this one here. Again, two Humvees. Then I've got long range units. So these are 700 and 725 and 750 range. Again, it's the same sort of thing. But I'll come in from a different angle this time, just to show you that it's not all the same angle. And what you do is the fan is a lot smaller with these. You want these in front blocking. The Humvees in front blocking anything coming at your long hitters. So basically the fan will be sort of there, and then your big tune in, X key them, And what they're doing is they're out protecting, so they're out in front, giving these sort of a chance to get some shots off. Obviously, this would be different in a fully loaded base, but that's kind of what you want. So then the fan's a lot narrower, and by this way, these are giving you some protection, as you want to say. So yeah, and you don't really need to worry about the missionaries, because the Humvees are high priority and the missionaries don't turncoat them. So you've not got to worry about that. I'll just walk you through the rest of my squad. As I say, this is a work in progress. I'm not fully satisfied with what I've got so far. So there is a tune with, I've put the Bounty Hunter and Abyss in the squad. I'm not too sure about this one, but it's the same sort of thing. Left, right, down the middle with these. And pretty much every tune's the same. What one I ain't shown you? This one's got I forget its name, the Mars in it. Again, 2 and 2. This squad down the middle. And you wanted this one fanned out a little bit more. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully I'll give you some ideas. Again, I'm not using anything but Legendary and Warlords in me air. Because if you do this is kind of the last salute, last. You'd use this to pick off a few buildings if you're not getting the 3 stars. This would be entered into the base, and you'll just go and run around and pick it all off if you can. So yeah, I think that's about all I can suggest. Make sure you, especially if you're putting in, for instance, this squad. These get stuck by low wire dragons. Oh, sorry, the dragon's teeth. So make sure that with the dragon's teeth, you're killing it straight off the bat. Same with this squad here. Again, I'm half tempted to remove this. I'm not satisfied with it. But the Abyss will get stuck on the low wire. And again, this one here will get the Mars will get stuck on the dragon's teeth again. I am half tempted to try to get not nearly a full squad of Humvees just for my last hurrah sort of thing over one of these squads, and just use the Humvees to try to pick off as much as I can, because they take some shooting, they take some killing, and if you can get the spawning going, if you can get them retreat and attack, you can pick off a big chunk of the base. So again, this isn't the final tune. I may pick apart. I'm thinking this one here. And how many Humvees have I got left? None, 0. So yeah, it's not going to work. Oh no, I've got 4 Humvees in here, so I will have 8 Humvees in this squad. Let's see if they're done. No, they're not. So I'd have 8 Humvees in this squad with something, I don't know, backing it up. Maybe the Bounty Hunter, once you've got the Wasset out of the way, the radio tower, the Bounty Hunter's a demon. So yeah, and then I can work these very last tunes, sort of my last hurrah, to see if I can pick off as much as possible. Because the Humvees ain't cryo slowed. The low wire dragon's teeth don't work on them. The missionaries, they don't turncoat them, so they've got so much going for them. They're such a powerful unit. Everyone's underestimating them that I've spoke to. If you use them right, you're going to get fucking good results. As I say, I've hit the easier bases today. I will be putting out a video at some point with me attacking a fully loaded base and see how I go. If I fail, I fail. If I win, I win. There's a couple of bases that I've got like 80%. Bases that beforehand I wouldn't scratch their fucking walls. So now I'm getting to the point where I am back in the seat, the driving seat of being able to hit top end bases. They've made the game a lot easier. Don't listen to the videos shitting on these units, guys. I put enough videos out over the sector breach. You really need these units. They're a lot of fun, and they open up the game to a lot of players. So fingers crossed you can have some fun using them as well. Other than that, guys, I think I've said everything I needed to say off the top of my head. I can't think of anything else I've got to say. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.